Ana Rosa é o maior bairro do estado do Paraná.
Ana Rosa is a very large neighborhood, with 20,000 people and growing. I've lived here since I was born 42 years ago. We have all the problems that a big city has: drugs, prostitution, violence. To be a kid in this neighborhood means you have nothing to do unless you grow up on the streets. And if you do, you are in the hands of the drug dealers and traffickers. To be a kid here means to grow up by yourself because your parents are working. There's no place for sports, for recreation. Actually, it's kind of a forgotten place. When I was 16 or 17, I grew apart from my family and became a member of a gang. Some friends of mine were killed in 1994 and 1995 as a result of gang violence.
Logo depois da minha conversão, eu passei.
When I got converted, we formed a Christian band for evangelism. Our evangelism was like street evangelism with drug addicts, prostitutes, people on the street. So a friend of mine, he was a student at South American Theological Seminary, and he invited me to attend the last day of class. This guy named Antonio was teaching. He was teaching things that I don't readily see in the Bible, like context, who was talking. So it was fascinating to me, because I had never seen those things in the Bible. So I would wonder, how does he know these things? I know he knows these things, but where is he getting them from? So my friend told me, he's the director of the school, the director of the seminary. So then I asked him, what is a seminary? What is it? So I became desperate and I thought, I need to know these things. I need to know what this guy knows.
My name is Antonio Carlos Barro. I live in Londrina, Brazil, and I'm married for 40 years now, and I have a daughter and a son. God used my life to establish a seminary in Brazil that is called South American Theological Seminary, and I am a Langham Scholar. My passion is to see the church being active in the transformation of society. I go to church and the guy is saying, oh, God loves you. Yeah, but how? Because love, in one sense, is abstraction. It's the mission of the church to show in concrete ways how God loves them. So when they see the church doing things for them, they will point to God. Oh, God loves me because of the church. So my question was always, now, is He working today? Is God doing something today? That's the mission of the church, to show that God loves people.
It's something that has been in John Stott's mind forever. The idea of applying a missiological perspective to theology. Like mission is the core.
Marcio came to our school around the year 2000, and when he came, I remember when I met him the first time and I saw him, he had piercings, tattoo, and so I asked him, can I help you? And he says, yeah, I want to take a degree here.
Na FTCA?
In my time at South American Theological Seminary, I learned that the end of teaching was not the church or the local church, but a transformation of society to go beyond the work of the church. That was exciting to me, to see that the gospel was something else, not just some kind of prayer meeting, but actually reaching out to the needs of the people around me. I rented a house and I started to bring people into the house. It was a refuge, a safe place for them, and this became the beginning of our church.
So he had like a big group of people to minister and also to serve, why don't you be strategic? Let's do one thing. Try to avoid people to become a criminal or a prostitute. And so let's start with the kids.
Lembrei de fato aqui quando eu
At night, we couldn't go out of our homes because of the fights and the shooting. So if a refugio was not here, I wouldn't be here doing this interview. I would probably be trafficking or in jail or dead. So refugio means everything to me.
Percebe a diferença?
Those kids there, they have hope now. When they come to refugio, they can now see a future. What is really exciting is when I go out and I get a hug from one of the kids. This is one of the biggest payments I could ever receive. And then, the 20 years working here is paid in full.
Because of SATS, theological education is stronger in Brazil. Without the help of Langham, we couldn't do it. It's all connected. You have Antonio, you have myself. Think about what we're gonna happen to Marcia's ministry. That's still Langham, right? It's just like the metaphor of the mustard seed.
Antonio was betting on me against the odds, and that's why I'm here. He has been an inspiration to me. He's a dreamer, he's a visionary, and that makes me want to be a dreamer and a visionary as well. To those of you who are watching this video, I would say thank you for helping him.
Obrigado.